Hey, what's up guys, Atlantis here, and I have another Venomous dagger video for you today. The build is very similar to my previous build with Harvest Moon, except we swapped it out for Night's Edge, and in doing so we gain more weapon and ability power, yet retaining a lot of the crit power we get from the Gilded Beast accessory set. I managed to get a 1 minute 6 second run on Reaver King with these daggers, but do keep in mind that there is a bit of RNG when it comes to the weapon ability. Against bosses with multiple enemies, you have a high chance of the daggers above your head to target other enemies than the one you're aiming to kill, and you can see how testing on dummies they will even shoot out all three at further targets. However, it really shines against single target enemies, where you're guaranteed to land all 3 hits, providing a large burst of damage. I'm still using the Gilded Beast accessory set here, providing a healthy amount of weapon and ability power with really good crit power stats. This set can be obtained by running greed imbuements in the Shrouded Woods maps such as Shrouded Woods, Bone Orchard, and Hollow Heart. I'm running the Reaver King artifact along with the Inspiring Flourish Dagger Mastery for the increased crit chance. I'm still using the exact same setup when it comes to abilities. I have 3 points in Vampiric Blast for extra healing and damage, 2 points into Transfusion, and 2 points into Venom Thrusters. The affinity is the same and probably leans on the healing perks a little bit more since we have less defense, but I pick up both perks in the Discipline tree and the tier 1 perks from the other trees for increased damage and crit chance against poison targets. Compared to the Harvest Moon build, we have a lower crit power but gains in weapon and ability power. Overall, the build can still pump out pretty solid damage in Sphere 4 content, taking out enemies rather quickly. You do lose the ability to break certain enemies solo, with the trade-off being much higher burst with your weapon ability. For echoes, we're using pretty much the same echoes. We have a Bloodletter for weapon power, we have some health echoes with the Lightkeeper echo and Talon echoes for ability power and crit power. We're still using the Auto-Rock Echo from the Reaver King, as this does great physical damage. We have Strike Skirmisher Echo for cheap weapon power and crit power. We're using the Azar Storm of Blades Echo, which does damage to the enemy that last damaged you. Then we have another Talon Echo along with a Frostbeak Echo to get our health up above 2k. For our accessories, we're still using a mix of Talon Echoes for ability power and crit power, as well as Hollow Horrors and a Bone Breaker. As far as the Reaver King fight, when we jump in, we're going to do a quick bunny hop over to get thrusters on the ground and try to get up a 1 point flourish for the dagger damage buff. At this point, try to build up as many combo points as possible and use Vampiric Blast when you anticipate Bloodletters leaping at you or Talon's Rain of Arrows. Ideally, you want to flourish through some of these attacks, but if not, try to parry if possible. It's kind of a race here to get to the weapon ability to quickly finish off the Reaver King and remaining adds. Once you get the Reaver King down, try to build up your Blade Dance meter in preparation for the mounted phase, so you can have it ready when Auto-Rock jumps off of Marrow. During this small window, you drop combat and can attack, so it's a perfect time to pop your potions, and I'm using the Purified Dragonkin potion with the Greater Stomper Brew crit power potion. I like to go ahead and thrusters on the ground to prep for a Vampiric Blast and Needles after I get a 1 point flourish up for the dagger buff. At this point, it's a race to finish up your Blade Dance meter and get Auto-Rock to leap off so you can move over and use your weapon ability. If you're lucky, you can get all 3 daggers to land into the Reaver King, but either way, just spam through your melee finisher with Blade Dance active, hopefully cleaving both, and with a short Reaver King telly, you can turn around and finish for the kill. If you aren't a fan of the Harvest Moon break investment from my other build, but you still want to try out the Golden Cloak set, give this version a try for a little more offensive pressure. That does it for this video. Thanks for watching guys, wish you all the best in your adventures and see you in the next one.